Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another Decant Boutique video. Today is Valentino Uomo Intense turn to be put on the review pedestal. So before we jump right into the scent, of course, let's jump right into the notes that's on Fragrantica. I have it pulled up right here. So the top notes we have mandarin and clary sage. Mid notes we have iris and tonka bean. Base notes we have leather and vanilla. And this one is one of my favorite. It is downright an all-star in my collection. No ifs, ands, or buts. This is one of those fragrances where I think I did a video on my channel a long time ago where I mentioned what fragrance I would keep if I could only keep 10 of them in my life. And this is still one of them that I would keep if I could only keep 10 fragrances. This is my winter staple. For sure, I'm never gonna let go of this bottle. Now, why is it so amazing? Well, let me tell you. This one builds off the very popular DNA of Dior Homme Intense. Now, you know that one, very lipsticky type of iris, chocolatey, tonka bean, very just extremely creative fragrance, very much an all-star and hall of fame in its own right. But the problem with that one is usually it comes up a little bit more too metrosexual, sometimes a little bit too feminine, and some guys are kind of put off wearing that, and girls tend to not like anything that's overly heavy. That's why Dior Homme Intense didn't do as well as it should. But it is an all-time favorite for the niche fans and for fans of older fragrances. Now this one builds upon that DNA, create a more modern DNA that smells absolutely mass appealing. It took the Dior Homme Intense and turned it into a mass appealing monster. Girls absolutely love this one, and it didn't even need to sacrifice too much of what made Dior Homme Intense Dior Homme Intense. It just toned down the iris just a bit, add a bit more sweetness, add a little bit more of a modern type of touch to it. Not so heavy, not so rich, but more loosen up, if you will. And the finished product it just works. It's just a mass appealing monster. This DNA just works phenomenal. Now on to the recommendation. Who do I recommend this fragrance to? I recommend this one to anyone who likes Dior Homme Intense or anyone who likes lipsticky iris plus tonka bean type vibe of fragrance. So if you also like the new Givenchy Gentleman EDP, then Valentino Uomo Intense is definitely one that you should check out as well. Next, let's talk about the performance, and this one is really good at 8+ hours longevity, and get this, the projection is a cloud. And when I say something is a cloud, it's a cloud. There's no way people can't smell you when you wear a fragrance that has a kind of like a really nice, big, cloudy sillage. And that's what this fragrance is. It performs so well, especially in the first couple hours. It projects very loudly, and that's something that I really love for the winter time, because it kind of needs that power, especially when you're outside in the cold. I used to live in Alaska, so I noticed very well that the cold air really hinders the projection of a fragrance, because usually cold air means dry air, and fragrance don't perform well in dry air. But this one, absolutely no problem. You're gonna love it for the winter time. You're gonna love it for the fall time, just not, you know, not the summertime so much because it might be too strong. But in the colder season, you're absolutely gonna love the performance of this one. And 8 to 10 hours is really nice range. It lasts all day if you wear it to the office. It lasts all day if you're gonna go to an event, you're going to parties, you're going to whatever you wanna do. 8 to 10 hours is perfect. No fragrance needs to last longer than that, because hopefully by the time 12 or 13 hour rolls around, you're about to go take a shower and, you know, get ready for the next day. Moving on, we have Versatility. Now this one is not the most versatile of all scent. Let's be completely fair and throw it out there. In the fall and winter time, this is a really nice scent to wear. Summer and springtime, not so much, so you already eliminate kind of like half of the year where you want to wear this scent. And in terms of occasion, this one is strong, so you don't want to wear this too much indoors. And if you are going to wear it indoors, you go really light sprays. 1 spray to 2 sprays is max. 2 sprays absolutely max with this fragrance. It is a very strong projector. So the best recommendation for this fragrance is actually to wear it outside. Like I used to wear it outside in Alaska, wear it outside at an outdoor party or an outdoor park gathering, stuff like that. Just generally any time at all where you're outside, fall, winter time. Maybe you're taking a girl out for a walk around the city, you know, you're going on a date, something like that, where you're gonna be outside majority of the time. Then Valentino Uomo Intense works extremely well. Now in terms of just regular occasions in general, I would say date works well. Formal works extremely well because of that leather note that gives it a really nice kind of regal, chill, regal, but reserved, but fun at the same time. So formal, date, absolutely works extremely well. Parties as well, because this thing performs strong enough to be at parties, and especially in the fall and winter time, you want a scent that people can smell. And if you don't want to wear extremely sweet scents like the clubbing fragrances that are out there, this one is a great alternative if you're more reserved, but you still want to wear something that is strong. All right, next we have the compliment factor, and I already kind of mentioned this one. This one gets ridiculous amount of compliments given the right situation. I wore this to bonfires when I was back in Alaska, and I could not stop getting compliments. I swear, that was like one of the most legendary nights of my life, and it continues to be like that in a lesser degree, but that night I got tons and tons of compliments, and the other nights not so many, but I still get compliments, which is a lot to say about fragrances, because not a lot of time when you wear fragrances you're gonna get a compliments to begin with. A fragrance that can almost consistently get compliments, those are all-star fragrances, and Valentino Uomo Intense is, I will say this right now, Hall of Fame all-star compliment getting fragrance, because the smell itself is mass appealing, the projection is strong, the longevity is very strong, and that's all you need. Those are all the right ingredients, the right mixture of cocktail to make a fragrance get compliments, and it's all in Valentino Uomo Intense. Lastly, let's talk about the price, and I'm on Google right now to get the latest price on this. Now, Valentino Uomo Intense 100 ml tester bottle, it's going for $65, and for me, I think tester bottles, it looks the same as this one, really, because there's no cap anyway on Valentino Uomo Intense, so you can easily buy a tester bottle. It's just that you won't get the retail box. You get like a white box or something, but who cares about the box? So in general, if you just look around eBay, 100 ml for a non-tester bottle is around $80, which is still pricey. I think it remained the same throughout the years. It really is a fragrance that doesn't come down in price, unfortunately. And a 50 ml for this one goes for around $47 to $55, so around, give or take, $30 cheaper than the 100 ml. This one I would say at $80 is quite a pricey fragrance, but still quite a worth it fragrance because it has a lot going for it. The only thing that hinders this thing from being extremely worth it is the versatility. You're not gonna get much use out of it. But the best part about this fragrance is that you probably only need one bottle for the rest of your life, or for a few years to go, because you only need 1 or 2 sprays of this one, and you're not gonna wear it in too many occasions. So one bottle is actually gonna last you a very long time. So although I would say this is not the most worth this fragrance for everyone, because $80 for a non-versatile fragrance is a bit pricey, but if you do like the scent, it has everything else going for it, so it's a good fragrance overall. But we are here on the Decants Boutique channel, so if you want to try Valentino Uomo Intense, but you do not want to buy a whole bottle of it, we have a link down in the description below where you can buy decants from us, and it's much cheaper, of course, and you get to try out the scent before you buy it, which is a very smart idea. All right, that's it for this review today. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out and bye.